I lived in Japan about 10 years ago, but after a year or so, I ended up leaving. However, next year I'm planning to go back and really see it through this time. What's changed? In 2014, I left the United Kingdom to study at Hokkaido University in Sapporo, in Japan. Now, I was one of the first students on a brand new course called the Modern Japanese Studies program, and I generally enjoyed studying on it. However, after a year and a half, I felt like I was drowning, with how difficult the studying was, because I was learning a Japanese language course intensively at the time, and also learning a degree in English, as well as being my first time living abroad. So it was just incredibly stressful for me. So I ended up deciding to come back home to the UK. Furthermore, I was also doing pretty well with my content creation, and as a content creator, I really wanted to see if I could potentially make it and have that as my full-time self-employed job. Did I regret going? Oh, actually, no, I didn't. I had a great time with meeting so many awesome people, having such awesome life experiences and things like that, and it really brought me out of my shell. However, the thing I do regret is not seeing, I guess, specifically the language course through, because I think that's one of my life goals, is to be fluent in a second language, and I would like that to be Japanese because I just find it such a fascinating language. You may be thinking, isn't that going to happen again? Aren't you just going to be there for another year and then you can't hack it and you'll go back home? Well, this time I'm not going to let it happen, because I feel like in those 10 years, I've matured as a person. I've got some good life experiences. I'm also I feel personally that I'm kind of secure in my job as a content creator. I've kind of done that. I know I've been able to be successful in that. So now that's done. That part of my life is kind of like secure and locked down. Now what I'm trying to get is that kind of social aspect, go out there and meet people and try and achieve some other goals in my life, because I'm not going to get them if I just sit at home all day at my office. The crucial thing for me for this time around is that I actually enjoy learning the language, and rather than being stressed by how intensive the course is and other workload, I hopefully won't have to worry about that, because I'm not doing a degree this time, and this time I'll just be on the general course rather than the intensive one, so it should be easier. I know it's not going to be plain sailing. There will be challenges and difficult times ahead, but that's life, and I think I'm ready for that now. And because I've kind of done it before, I know what to expect, so, I'm not going to be like a fish out of water completely. But yeah, if you guys, like what you're hearing, you're enjoying this kind of like journey that I'm talking about myself, about my past, feel free to follow the channel, because I'll be definitely doing more videos like this and keep updating you on my journey, and I'll be heading to Japan, hopefully, in April. That's when my course starts at the Shinjuku Language Institution in Tokyo.